Alright, Aqua-View fans, here it is, the brand new for 2018 Aqua-View Micro Revolution 5.0 handheld underwater camera system. I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing video, and I'm going to show you all the new features and technology packed into this new system. This Revolution series is going to replace the Micro Plus models that you may be familiar with, and the Revolution technology is amazing. It's got the new cable management system where you can actually wind and unwind the camera for quick deployment and quick movement. So you're really going to like this. Let's open the box and take a look and see what you get. All right, first thing we have here, quick start guide. That can be very handy. We'll set that aside for now. You're going to have your little pack of information here. First thing I see is a Aqua-View decal. Underneath it I can tell this is your warranty and registration card, and then this is a stop, contact Aqua-View before you take the unit back to the store. Hopefully we can help you if there's an issue. It might be something simple. So get through that stuff right now. Alright, here is the system in the box. Right away I can see this is my charging cable. I can see the accessory pack and the AC charger. So let's take that out quickly, and this is a little bit different. You're going to actually have to assemble this, but it's not too difficult. If you'll notice on there it says top, and this would be the top. So you just click that in and snap it together. It's pretty easy. If you need to take it apart for any reason, there is a spring release. So snap, snap, and you're ready to use that. The USB port of the charging cord goes in there. Let's set that here for now and go ahead and pull out that charging cord. Alright, so this is pretty interesting, and this is new for this year as well. I'm going to take off the twist tie for the moment. Alright, so here's your charging cord. This is your USB. This is going to go into your AC adapter. This would also go into any USB port as a charging system, or to hook it up to your computer system, and it's data transfer as well as charging. So I'll set that set that right here for now. We'll stay on that end of the cable. You've got your yellow RCA jack right here. That is your video out. That is how you put this video that you're watching on your micro onto a TV monitor. So you plug that guy into the RCA jack, and you can watch your underwater video on a larger screen TV or monitor if you have that type of setup. Very cool feature on all the Revolution models. So now this is new. If you look at this, this is a very different type of charging setup that you're probably used to. I'm going to go ahead and take out the micro a little bit. Here is your charging. The reason we switched to this is a much more water integrity type of waterproof integrity type of setup. No longer do you actually have the USB cord going into the unit, and you had that rubber grommet to keep the unit at that IP67 waterproof rating. Got rid of all that. This is set up on magnets, so you simply push it on there and it will go. Now you see it's fighting me. It's hard to see that, but it's fighting me. What that means is I have it upside down. So I'll put it on there, boom, easily connects. It's that easy. Once again, it's pronged. There are 3 prongs on the top, 2 on the bottom. If I'm doing it incorrectly, it'll fight me. It won't let me connect. So flip it over, boom, that easy. I'm charging. So that is the charging, and that's pretty easy. You shouldn't have too much difficulty picking that up. Let's go to the accessories real quick here. I'm going to try to get through this video for you in a short amount of time here, because these videos can get a little long. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out. Put the bag back in. Alright, this is the wrist lanyard, so you can put this on the system so you don't drop it down the hole. Highly recommend these if you're out on the ice and you have your kids using them, and it's just a really good idea for adults as well. Keep it safe. Don't drop it down the hole or over the side of the boat, because they do not float too well. Alright, so Aqua-View is throwing in a nice stainless steel clip-on depth checker. All right, so on past Aqua-Vu models, the tap for mounting it was right in the middle of the back plate. Well, with the new Revolution reel technology, we do not have the tap anymore. Now the tap is right here. It's located on the top. You take this adapter if you need to, and you can screw it right in. And now you can mount that if you have a Pro Snake mount or any type of a mounting option. You can go ahead and screw that in, and that's that 0.25 screw tap, and you can mount the unit. A lot of different ways to mount it, so that's pretty easy to figure out. I'm going to go ahead and take that guy out for now. Put that in there. Set this guy down. All right. So you'll also see that Aqua-Vu threw in a couple of clips. I like to call these. I just call them the wire clips. The way they work, and we do have a video that details this if you want to jump right to how to use these clips. But essentially, this end of the clip slides over the camera head. There's a notch right here, and you go ahead and put that on like that. If you hook your cable through it and hang it on this guy right here, that gives you a horizontal view. If you hook it through this one, it's going to hang similar to that, and that's going to give you, it's hard to show you that on video. Let's see if I can show you that a little bit better here. And like I said, we do have a video that details this much better than I'm going to go into. But if you hang it like that, it's going to give you that up view that a lot of anglers like this time, especially for ice fishing. And of course, no clip at all. The camera is going to hang straight down for your down viewing look. Personal preference on how you like to fish. Actually, it can be also not so much personal preference as it can be the tactics that you're using at the time. If you're really doing run and gun and you're scouting, down view might work really good for you. If you're doing quick fishing and you're not staying at a lot of, at the same hole and you want to use the same hole for fishing, down view is a really good option for that. If you're sitting for any length of time and you want to punch another hole, then you go ahead and do the horizontal setup for a nice side image on that guy. And then this is the larger plastic clip. I call these the open water clips, but you do not have to use them for open water. I generally like the lower profile of the metal clip for ice fishing, but this guy will work for ice fishing also. The way these guys work, the camera slides in, just like this. It'll slide inside there. You'll have the Aqua-View will be marked on the top here, so that'll tell you which direction you're going to want to keep the camera. And then the cable is routed through here. The cable is routed through here, and depending on which track you take will be how it will angle the camera. If you come in and you're using this track, you're going to get about a 45-degree down view. If you're using the middle, it's going to be a horizontal view, and if you're using the front one, it's going to be your up view. So camera in, route your cable 45 horizontal or up. Again, I'm not going to sit and take the time to put the camera in here right now because I want to get to the other features of the camera and try to keep this video short and sweet. If you want to check that out, check out the other videos on how to use these clips. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Micro 5 Revolution. You're going to notice it's considerably different looking from the Micro Plus models. Before we open it, let's go to the back and look at the cool new feature and the feature that gives it its name, the Revolution Reel System. First thing you're going to do is take a look at that, and you're going to kind of go, wow, that's pretty cool. Look at how it really didn't change the profile of the unit all that much. It's still small, it's still compact, it's still pocket size, but with the Revolution Reel System, you can quickly wind and unwind the system. So if you're ready to deploy the camera, right here you've got a little spring mounted handle, and you lift up and pull out and it snaps in place. I will do that again. Locked for travel and storage. Lift up, pull out, snapped. Now it's a rotatable handle. On the top up here you'll notice a little tab, and that's what locks the spool in place from spinning while you're fishing or in your storage. So you just slide that guy up. now you are free. Now you can freely move this guy and freely deploy the camera. I'm going to put the camera over the side here, and just like that, wind and unwind. I will show you that again. Wind, or unwind, I'm sorry. And we're hitting the ground already here, so it's not going to go out too far. And wind. Pretty basic, but wow, what a technology jump. You know, just to be able to do that. Oftentimes I'm deploying the camera up to 35 feet of water on some, you know, deeper fishing applications, and not only does it take forever to get the camera unwrapped and get it down to depth, it takes so long to pull it up by hand that most of the time I don't even, you know, on the older systems I wouldn't even rewrap it. I would pull it up and pile it on the boat floor, on the carpet, or, you know, or on the ice, and then at that point you're just hoping that it doesn't get tangled. So with this system, you're not going to have tangles anymore. When you have it locked in depth or you are ready to move, slide that tab down and the spool is locked in place. Put your handle down and the camera itself locks securely right on the side. So that's it. I mean, look at that. It's not moving. There's not loose cable. You can't jar it. Pretty cool. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and open the system up. All right. First thing you notice, it did not power on. That is different. In the past, the micros have powered on. That was one thing that anglers, you know, they liked some aspects about it powering on and off with the cover, but actually they requested that we do put a power button on there, so we did that for anglers. If you look at the screen, it's going to come with this information and screen protector on it. On the top, it talks about for a maximum battery performance, charge the system every 2 months when not in use. So on this type of battery, on these lithium-ion batteries, you're going to want to keep these units at full charge at all times. That helps maintain the battery life of the unit. So that's basically what that's talking about. If you're not using it for a few months at a time, throw it on the charger every once in a while. Keep that thing charged up. Next, it talks about how to register your unit for the 1-year full warranty that all of our products have. And on the bottom, this is brand new for 2017, 2018. We've been working on this all summer. We have a new help and FAQ area called help.aqua-view.com. What we have on this site is it's got a knowledge base, it's got FAQs, it's got the product manuals, and a lot of the FAQs and the knowledge base itself, it's going to be supported by videos. So if you have a particular question on how to do something, if you're having, you know, something doesn't seem like it's working right, you can go ahead and go on and check this area out. You can search for your problem. Hopefully you'll find the solution, and if not, contact us and we'll put something up. But we're pretty excited about that. We've put a fair amount of work into that, and we're really hoping that's going to help with you know, kind of your first step, your first source for questions on usage, or if you think there might be something going on that doesn't seem right, you can go there and you can hopefully figure out what's going on or determine if you need to contact us from that point on. All right, so we're removing the cover. Let's put that on the side. Let's power up the system. Hold the button down for a few seconds. You'll notice it comes on. Really nice, bright, big screen. I'm going to go ahead and take the camera out here. We're not going to have a great view, but you should be able to see what we're talking about. Okay, so let's take a look at the features. That's your power button, your plus and your minus. This is going to help you toggle through your various settings and that type of thing. You've got your menu button, a button that's going to help with your menu, and this is your lights. So let's go ahead and go in the menu. All right, right away we notice display brightness. This isn't going to stay on very long. So if you hit the menu button again, it'll go off. Hit it again, turn on. And I can go ahead and use the plus and minus keys to toggle through the different settings. If I want to increase something, let's say we want to increase the brightness, you hit OK, and you use your plus and your minus arrows to change it. Really simple. Go ahead and hit menu and it brings you back. Hit menu again and you're out. So pretty basic. You've got display brightness, you've got brightness overall, you've got contrast, saturation, and a reset setting if you want to reset to factory defaults. Pretty simple. Okay, so let's take a look at the lights. Really easy to turn the IR lighting on this unit. This unit does feature IR infrared lighting system. The infrared lights have proven to be the most effective for all-around use. We've had some excellent success using them at night and even at great depth. And you know, it's not going to give you the same type of picture you're going to see in the daylight, but it will light up everything right in front of the camera. You can fish with it. You can investigate the bottom. So the IR lights, I do prefer them over the traditional LEDs. So to use the IR lights, hit the button, it says IR light off, hit it again, IR light on. Notice how the screen changes, how it gets much brighter. If I'm ready to turn them off, hit the button twice. So it's basically a two-tap. Hit the button twice, IR lights off. That's really about it. One really nice feature, you can power the system off with the power button, but the easier way to do it is if you go ahead and close the lid, it will power itself down. It may take up to 15 seconds, but for quick movement, you don't have to turn it off. Just shut the screen and it'll power it off. One other thing I wanted to show you on this unit, and this will be a little difficult to see, but on the cable itself, there is a white line. There's going to be a line every foot, so you can use that to count your depth if you want to. It's a little bit of a depth indicator. That may help you out in certain applications. And I think that's it. I think we're going to end it there because I don't want to waste your time any longer. If you have more questions, more operation on this unit, please check out that help.aqua-view.com and the FAQs and the knowledge base. We're just probably maybe a month or less away from ice around here, so we're going to have some really good on-ice demos of this video. The pros will have them. Our staff will be out using them, so it'll be a much better indicator of what the systems are like in actual use and not in the basement. But hopefully this video helped you out, showed you the features, showed you how to use the system, and that's about it. That is the new for 2018 Aqua-View Micro 5.0 Revolution handheld underwater camera system.